The new Mulstistrada 950 takes the Mulstistrada 1200 chassis and blends it with host of Mulstistrada 1200 enduro parts and a Hyperstrada 937cc motor to create a smaller tourer. But is that enough to create a whole new category of Mulstistrada for Ducati? Or is it just another soft roader? We rode it at the world launch in Fuerteventura today to find out. With a 937cc V-twin engine from the Ducati Hyperpermotard, a chassis from the Ducati Multistrada 1200, the same basic seat unit, exhaust and other parts taken from the off-road biased Multistrada 1200 Enduro and a 19 inches front wheel, you could be forgiven for thinking the new Multi 950 is just a mashup of parts. But in reality it's way more than that. It's a friendly, easygoing and easy-to-ride touring motorcycle that also has the ability to do the adventure part too, a bit, if Sir or Madam requires. Think of it as a slightly softer, slightly less manic version of the Multistrada 1200, but with no less character or real-world ability. Ducati admit that it's only good for casual off-road riding, but that's no different to the standard 1200 Multi, which has never really been able to cope with off-road thanks to its 17 inches front wheel. This one gets a 19 inches front and a 17 inches rear wheel, and they're all new for this bike too. The standard Mulstistrada 1200 and its 160 bhp variable valve timing engine and incredible torque deliver one of the most memorable experiences you'll ever have on any motorcycle. The sheer brutal acceleration of the 1200 Multistrada as it nips along with its big white bars flapping is off the scale, barking mad when you give it full gas. I ran one last year and there's a section of road where I swear the front wheel and the wheelie control would barely touch the road for a mile if I accelerated flat out to 4th gear from exiting the 30 miles per hour limit. As entertaining as that is every morning, but, there's the but, for some it's just a bit too much. For some people the 1200 is just too powerful, and maybe too pricey, too. Starting at £13,432 for the standard Multistrada 1200, that's a big wedge of anyone's savings or bank loan. Enter the £10,995 Multistrada 950 coming in at some £2,437 cheaper. At a competitive £10,995, the entry-level Multistrada is essentially very similar to the highly acclaimed 1200, but with a slightly lower spec and smaller engine. Take all the comfort and qualities of the 1200, reduce the level of gadgetry a little and add the 937 Hyperpermotard derived engine, and you're on to a winner, a less intimidating, easier to manage alternative to the pricey 1200 Mulstistrada. The 950 offers a slightly more laid-back experience than the 1200. It's some 47 bhp down for a start, but uses the torquey Hyperpermotard, Hyperstrada 937cc Testosterone motor, weighs in some 5 kg lighter than the 1200, and features a 19 inches front wheel and 17 inches rear wheel for slightly better stability and to calm the handling.